Hi everyone. So over the last few weeks we've been talking about different cover crop projects that we've had, and one of the things that's kind of come up over and over again is timely seeding. So we talked about seeding winter terminated cover crops really by the end of August, early September. So right now it's September 14th. By the time of the field day, it'll be September 18th. And these winter terminated cover crops here were planted August 20th. So it's almost been a month actually since these were planted. And here we have an example. We have some oats and we have peas and we have tillage radish. So after about a month of growth, you can see the amount of biomass here. We probably have roughly, about a foot tall growth. And if we look at the tillage radishes, you can see after about a month, they're still pretty small, a little bit bigger than a pencil, but still haven't put on that size that a lot of people like to see for tillage radishes. But the above ground growth is pretty good. We would definitely want to see more forage or more biomass on the top going into the winter. Because as soon as we start to get some killing frosts, this cover crop will begin to start to die back over time. And so we want to have a lot of biomass to make sure that we can't see any soil. And right now we still can. Right, things are still filling in, and you can tell this is actually a seeding rate study where we have different combinations of oats and tillage radishes and peas. So this one you can see is more dominated with tillage radish versus this one, which is more dominated with oats. I'm trying to figure out the best combination for a variety of purposes. But we need more growth on this. Now, if this was winter rye, we'd be really satisfied with this going into the winter. But for a winter terminated cover crop, when this dies, we want to make sure that there's enough biomass, dead biomass, left on top of the soil to basically protect it throughout the winter. And the dead biomass will actually continue to break down and degrade over time, although very slowly. But we just want to make sure that there's plenty of biomass to protect the soil through the winter. So although this is pretty good, we know that it'll pick up probably some more height and more growth over the next few weeks. So again, for these types of cover crops, they're going to grow into probably October. And then as that cold weather begins to come, their growth will stop and they'll begin to die. So again, this is the importance of getting these crops seeded early so that we can get this amount of growth before those really cool conditions come. So again, this is about a month and it's already cooling down. You can see here things look a little bit different at Borderview Farm than they did when we started these field days. We've got on long sleeve shirts. We're wearing face masks now to actually keep us warm out here. And the growth is going to slow down. The amount of heat units that we get is declining. And so everything will start growing a lot slower. So we just wanted to revisit this so folks could see why we need to get these crops planted early. So at this point, if you're going to start planting cover crops, now we're at the end of the September, you're really looking at seeding winter grains. Winter cereal grains, winter rye, winter wheat, winter triticale are the primary options we have at this point. And when we're together on Friday, we'll talk more about planting dates and seeding rates at that time. Thanks.